He actually spent the first 15 years bringing wells and hand pumps to communities around Haiti. But over those 15 years, we constantly struggled to keep the wells operational. The best practices at the time were about community engagement. If they didn't organize themselves, then we would come drill a well and they would be responsible for managing it. And we had all different solutions. We had paid a guy to go around and fix the wells, set people up in business and train them, and we still struggled keeping the wells operational. In 2004, I decided I wanted to know how big a problem it was. So I sent a guy out on a motorcycle with a GPS unit and a little survey form, and he visited close to 1,000 wells. And when we looked at the data, it showed us that only half of the wells were working. Basically, 50% of everything I'd done in 15 years was lost. It sounds hard, but I've since discovered that that's the same success rate that everyone in the world has. And so we changed our game to be one of training the communities to essentially create a business plan. They collect around 50 US cents per household per month. To date, they have something like 85,000 US dollars in savings towards the repair of their wells. That's been a fantastic thing. Overnight, like one well to the next. Now the success rate jumped to 90% of the wells working. After about 10 years having that kind of success rate, we asked, how would we know when everyone had access to water and sanitation? So we went out and created a map. We mapped every house in Haiti, every well, every spring, every water system, and have that available online. So not only do we have a crazy high success rate with the wells being operational, but we use this to plan and build a system bringing water and sanitation to everyone. That's the kind of ownership and powerful tools that we can bring to the game. If there's any organization that can do it, I think Rotary is the one.
Makerere University, Africa's most prestigious university, is located right here at the center of the Great Lakes region, a region that is very vibrant but often prone to conflict.
Here at Makerere University, we do welcome a Rotary Peace Center because we believe it will strengthen the impact which our already existing program on peace studies is having in the region, in the Great Lakes region, in Africa and beyond.
The Peace and Conflict Studies Center has three pillars: the academic, research, and community outreach.
Makerere University's Peace and Conflict program is interdisciplinary. Performing arts, music, dance, drama are not only a tool, but also a media for advocating and mitigating conflict.
And we think that gives them an opportunity to interact better with their material and are able to propose even better solutions for the kind of realities that they encounter as problems in the communities.
We run a Master's in Peace and Conflict Studies, as well as PhDs. In addition to that, we run courses for our men and women in uniform, as well as secondary school teachers who have a multiplier effect and later help to solve and mitigate conflicts in communities when they arise.
And when we talk about peace building and peace studies, it's not just about absence of war. It's about the entirety of human security, which starts right at the household level, to the community, to state and to regional bodies.
I moved here and really didn't know anyone.
I wanted to get started on my career. I felt like I needed to be more active and give back.
I wanted to be in a career that I loved. Always learning, always following my goals.
I knew I wanted to help people and create lasting change.
I was looking for a way to connect with new people and make friends. Something fun and social.
Something that makes me a better person.
Something meaningful.
I've grown to know my neighbors.
And work with them to improve our community.
I'm becoming the impactful leader I want to be.
And through it all, I've had fun and met some of the best people.
I found connections, solved problems, and made a difference.
I've built a network, a community.
We took action. We joined Rotaract.
I'm the CEO of Red Dot Foundation. It's a not-for-profit in India as well as in the US. And our main work is sexual violence prevention.
Right now, I'm based in Bangkok, building up a social enterprise network, supporting smallholders farmers in moving to sustainable agriculture.
One of my passions is working with youth, providing mentorship, and drawing out the leadership and skills that so many of our young people have.
I've been involved with Aikido for over 35 years. I have been working a lot with traumatized clients, especially from abuse, from domestic violence.
I'm the founder and CEO of The Female Voice, a global hub for females to empower the world.
My work is to build bridges between communities, to make sure that communities understand each other, to create receptivity for immigration.
I work now at the Sanitation and Water for All partnership. What we do as a partnership is to really catalyze action around the water, sanitation and hygiene.
Some of the skills that I took back from the Rotary Peace Fellowship program was better communication in the non-violent space.
If we can support the economic development in a very sustainable way, I believe that we have a chance for building a peace platform.
First of all, we are a family of Peace Fellows, and we see ourselves as change agents in the community.
The fellowship creates sort of this hotbed of growth and evolution for peace builders, for people advocating for social change.
The training for me, it helped because I did not just come out as somebody who understands development policy, but I also have this insight into peace and conflict resolution.
It's my personal experience that Aikido can bring peace from within, and then you can expand that to other people through your interaction.
And if you have the passion and you have the desire to make change in your community or in the world, you're the right person for this program.
Pues hay doctores, pero muchas de las veces, digo, por ejemplo, si tiene uno el seguro popular, que es el que nos dan a nosotros los pobres, pide uno una consulta, te la dan dentro de un mes, la cita. Pues la enfermedad no espera. Que yo, por ejemplo, vamos a decir, yo ahorita, digo, por mi edad ya no me dan trabajo, más por esos 2 infartos que tuve, pues se me quita el corazón. Y hay otras gentes todavía más necesitadas que a lo mejor están amputadas de un pie o qué sé yo.
Y el implante, lo que va dentro del oído es este. Identificamos que existen muchas necesidades médicas y eso fue el motivo por el cual acercamos o ayudamos a que venga las brigadas médicas de Cáritas para poder ayudar al sano desarrollo de la comunidad en el área de Zaragoza.
Estamos a 6 horas de Monterrey. Contamos con 6 consultorios móviles y atendemos de 100 a 120 personas diariamente. La principal característica de estas personas son personas pobres, vulnerables, con problemas de salud.
Rotary nos enseña a dar de sí antes de pensar en sí, nos ayuda a entender las necesidades de la comunidad y cómo nosotros podemos unir fuerzas o estructurar proyectos, las necesidades de la comunidad sean solucionadas.
Ya demasiado, digo, ya letras chicas ya. Entonces yo lo que toca a mi parte recibo bastante gusto, que no nos abandonen. Ojalá y que siempre hubiera estos servicios, porque muchas de las veces habemos muchas gentes humildes, pobres, que carecemos de gastos o económicos para movernos a donde nos den el servicio.
No traía alterada la vista, todo salió muy bien.
Y qué bueno que haya gente todavía humanitaria que se preocupe por los demás. Me gusta bastante.
Rotary knows that providing access to clean water around the world is about more than digging wells. That's why Rotary brings together community leaders, governments, and agencies to plan policies and funding that ensure permanent access to water. Be part of the solution. Learn more.
Jocelyn.
Here.
Mariah.
Here.
Berlin.
Here.
Zachary, I need you to go with yellow group.
I am 5.
And Berlin, you're going to...
University of Illinois Extension and the Master Gardeners wanted to provide an educational component to their gardening program.
This is a jar that had the pickles I made.
The kids get to taste the vegetables that they've never even seen come out of the ground. They get to experience what it is to plant a garden. They're from the planting to the picking to the eating. They thoroughly enjoy being out here.
Twist and pull. There you go. Good boy.
Ellen, I can have this.
You guys are good.
2.
Ladybug, did we see ladybug?
No.
I didn't see any. Okay, let's go look
well,
for
I
that.
saw some at school.
But that's not in the garden, right?
Yes, it's
Okay,
not.
so
At the end of the summer, we have a parent night where parents come and they get to see the different things that the children have been involved with. Children get to bring their parents out here, show them the garden, show them what they've done throughout the summer, and it's great.
14 and 15. It's good too.
nice. Good job. Awesome.
We learn a lot about bees, vegetables, and we just have a really good time with all the people around here.
Slicing them and putting cheese. It's important to mention that the team effort and the collaboration between Rotarians and the Master Gardeners and the educational component and all of our volunteers. It's a great way to get involved and to make sure that that we serve our community and that we provide these fresh vegetables for our food pantry.
A single act of good can go a long way. It can cross oceans, cure disease, and create equality. As members of Rotary, we are people of action, and our actions have the power to speak loud and clear. Our vision and commitment to finding solutions provides access to high-quality care so vulnerable mothers and children can live longer and grow stronger. Rotary members worldwide work to improve maternal health and reduce child mortality by increasing access to essential medical services and implementing life-saving programs. we're providing comprehensive maternal care, preventative screenings, and family planning that empower women and girls to take charge of their own destinies. Our efforts aren't just changing lives. They're saving lives and strengthening families by training birth attendants, providing prenatal care, newborn immunizations, and facilitating mobile health clinics. Thanks to Rotarians like you, patients are receiving the practical and compassionate treatment they deserve, so that babies are born safely into the arms of healthy mothers. Your contribution keeps mothers and babies far and wide connected to a world of good. Every gift is an action that speaks volumes in delivery rooms, communities, and across continents. Learn how you can support the cause that means the most to you. A single act of good can go a long way. It can cross oceans, cure disease, and create equality. As members of Rotary, we are people of action, and our actions have the power to speak loud and clear. We choose to see what's possible for our world and take action to shape it into all the good it could become. Through our commitment to peace and justice around the world, we've seen its boundless potential firsthand. We see it every week across the globe as more than 35,000 Rotary clubs bring together women and men with leadership skills and diverse perspectives to unite communities around a common purpose. We're investing in programs that deepen cultural understanding while addressing the core causes of conflict so we can reduce violence and build trust. We believed the most important investment we'll ever make is in people, training young leaders to thrive and be resilient. As the Rotary Peace Centers thrive and our 60-year collaboration with the United Nations continues, the impact of our peace-building efforts is even further amplified, giving the voiceless a platform to speak for themselves and helping Rotary find potential in unexpected places. Today we invite you to see what's possible, because when we gain new perspectives, we have the power to change the world. Learn how you can support the cause that means the most to you. A single act of good can go a long way. It can cross oceans, cure disease, and create equality. As members of Rotary, we are people of action, and our actions have the power to speak loud and clear. We're changing lives and creating opportunities through our groundbreaking work in clean water, sanitation, and hygiene. Our global grants help communities create and maintain water resources close to home, because when clean water is within a child's grasp, so is a safe and promising future. We're committed to supporting sanitation projects that meet the needs of women and girls. Our programs provide modern facilities and hygiene training to cultivate long-term health and wellness. From safe access to water to private toilets and programs to teach healthy habits, we're working in homes, clinics, and schools to help families live healthy lives. Rotary Club members unite to create a world where water, sanitation, and hygiene are cornerstones of self-confidence and dignity, well within the reach of families who need it most. With more than a century of experience in service, Rotary is uniquely positioned to meet the challenges of today and fulfill the promise of a peaceful, healthy tomorrow. Your contribution to the Rotary Foundation keeps families connected to a world of good. Every gift is an action that speaks volumes across classrooms, communities, and continents. Learn how you can support the cause that means the most to you. A single act of good can go a long way. It can cross oceans, cure disease, and create equality. As members of Rotary, we are people of action, and our actions have the power to speak loud and clear. We're changing lives through our vision and unwavering commitment to fighting disease and bringing hope to those who need it most. Rotary's progress in polio eradication is an enduring example of our success. Building a global infrastructure and activating a network of volunteers capable of connecting the right people and inspiring action. Leveraging that success and the power of partnership, our global grants provide access to equipment, training, education, and vaccinations to ensure safe births and keeping kids healthy. Rotary Club members unite to create a world where our disease prevention and treatment programs aren't just changing lives, they're saving lives, providing surgeries and health assessments through practical and compassionate treatment. We're educating families and mobilizing communities to treat illnesses and prevent disease, engaging local health workers, and working with partners with expertise in cancer, heart disease, and diabetes care. Your contribution to the Rotary Foundation keeps families connected to a world of good. Every gift is an action that speaks volumes across clinics, communities, and continents. Learn how you can support the cause that means the most to you. A single act of good can go a long way. It can cross oceans and foster opportunity. As members of Rotary, we are people of action, and our actions have the power to speak loud and clear. We choose to see the world for what it could be. Through our commitment to advancing economic and community development around the world, we've seen its boundless potential firsthand. Thanks to Rotarians like you, we've seen the number of people living in poverty worldwide drop by more than 50% in the last 20 years. Our efforts are fostering entrepreneurship and economic self-sufficiency to create lasting change. We're altering outlooks and feeding communities in need and giving families a viable path out of poverty. With vocational training, mentorship, and access to well-paying jobs. We believe that effective humanitarian organizations operate at the intersection of commerce and cause, allowing us to channel community and worldwide resources that open new doors. Today, we invite you to see what's possible. Every gift is an action that speaks volumes. When we take action, we change the world. Learn how you can support the cause that means the most to you. A single act of good can go a long way. It can cross oceans, cure disease, and create equality. As members of Rotary, we are people of action, and our actions have the power to speak loud and clear. Our vision and commitment to finding solutions keeps us connected to those who need it most, changing lives and creating opportunities with our groundbreaking work in education and literacy. There are more kids enrolled in school now than at any other point in human history, which is why supporting teachers is key. In classrooms, our innovative approach creates critical thinkers and big dreamers with the skills to achieve. Our global grants train teachers to use materials, new methods, and technology to inspire and energize students of all ages. We believe education has the power to lift families up, make real change, modify behavior, create healthy habits, and open minds. We believe that education creates security and safety in families so they can support, provide, and make informed, empowered decisions. Your contribution keeps students far and wide connected to a world of good. Every donation is an action that speaks volumes across classrooms, communities, and continents. Because the distance between an act of good and the lives it touches isn't as vast as you might imagine. Learn how you can support the cause that means the most to you.